The media narrative surrounding Caitlin Clark's transition to the WNBA has focused intensely on a rocky set of shooting percentages. This timeline maps Clark's perimeter efficiency across 139 collegiate games. Over 4 years, her three-point average never dipped below 33.2. The structural deficits by filtering her attempts through 4 variables. First, the shooting environment. Second, the creation type. Third, directional biomechanics. And finally, spatial pressure. The data identifies a predictable engineering failure, a high-usage system buckling under elite stress. The first variable to isolate is the environment, specifically the extreme discrepancy in where the shots are taken. Looking at this dashboard overlay, we see a massive split. She shoots 44% at home, compared to 4.5% on the road. Because this relies on a small sample size, we expect the road numbers to regress to the mean, removing it from our diagnostic. That leaves us with a much more critical structural factor, shot creation type, and how her offensive usage is mapped on the floor. Right now, 75% of Clark's three-point attempts come off the dribble. That is a high degree of difficulty for a rookie. This chart visualizes that imbalance. She converts those off-the-dribble looks at 30.9%, while her catch-and-shoot opportunities yield a higher 35.3%. Relying heavily on an on-ball strategy allows a professional defense to concentrate its attention entirely on a single decision-maker. Moving her off the ball generates catch-and-shoot looks, yet this invites defenders to face guard her and apply intense physical pressure. Furthermore, taking the ball out of her hands forces her teammates to assume playmaking responsibilities they may not be equipped to handle. The Indiana offense currently relies on a shot diet that cannot mathematically sustain itself against elite defenders. Analyzing directional vectors from the top of the key reveals why collegiate on-ball solutions fail. Pulling up left, she shoots 41.2%. Straight ahead yields 50%. But when forced right, efficiency drops to 10%, and her step-back attempt only yields 29.2%. WNBA scouting reports have identified this exact weakness. Defenders are aggressively denying her left hand, forcing those low-efficiency right-handed pull-ups. Defensive teams execute this by face-guarding her, utilizing their superior professional strength to deny catches on the perimeter entirely. This relentless physical pressure and frequent body checking disrupts her shooting rhythm and tests her endurance over a 40-minute game. Any hesitation or perceived mismatch triggers immediate traps and provocations from veteran defenders. The professional level demands multiple reads. Singular collegiate solutions are systematically dismantled by elite scouting and closing speed. We also have to address a spatial paradox. Why does the most prolific shooter in NCAA history struggle with standard, closer three-point attempts? Mapping efficiency by distance reveals the answer. In this 22 to 25-foot red zone, she shoots 18.1%. In the 25 to 29-foot green zone, she shoots 35.6%. We correlate this with defensive pressure. Contested looks yield 29.5%, compared to 35.7% when left open. Physical pressure is at its absolute highest right at the standard 22-foot arc. Defenders crowd that line, removing any functional airspace. Shooting from extreme range functions as a required spatial tactic. The extra depth converts a heavily contested attempt at the line into an open look. The logo 3 functions strictly as a tool for offensive spacing. Taking 30-plus foot shots forces the defense to guard the entire length of the half court. By stretching the defense out to its breaking point, Those deep looks pry open the interior, creating passing lanes for her teammates. Her extended range is a mathematical adaptation to survive the shrinking spatial margins of professional basketball. Restoring her offensive efficiency requires precise, data-driven responses from both the player and the franchise. We can already see systemic adjustments taking place. Head coach Stephanie White modified the lineup, swapping DeWanna Bonner for Lexi Hall to explicitly expand offensive spacing. This tactical diagram illustrates the result. That expanded spacing has generated a plus 17.3 net rating for the team's most frequently used lineup. But the mechanical requirement falls entirely on Clark. She must develop a reliable pull-up jump shot when moving to her right. Building consistency on that weak side pull-up is the only way to punish defenders who aggressively deny her left hand. Her off-season focus on adding muscle directly addresses the physical reality checks delivered by WNBA veterans. The transition from college dominance to professional efficiency is a grueling tactical crucible. Long-term success relies entirely on expanding past a singular, predictable offensive approach. Regaining her collegiate efficiency requires the meticulous optimization of her spatial and biomechanical systems.